Hey Sag, welcome to your March 2018 general reading. As you see, I'm just shuffling away and we are jumping and hopping. We are just taking off. We're just taking off. Okay, and so if you're new to my channel, hello. If you're back, welcome back. So some of you probably know I like to keep it fresh. I like to change it up a little bit for the readings each month. And so I'm not using the rune stones in these monthly readings. I have decided to just use my animal spirit cards. So this is the Druid Animal Oracle deck, and it's a beautiful deck. I'm going to draw you an animal spirit guide for the month, and then of course we'll use the tarot to get some more details. But if you do, Sag, want to see what the rune stones are or how I use the rune stones and that sort of divination system, be sure to check out the moon tiding videos and see what's transpiring and the details around the full moons of the month, okay? So, Sag, how was your February? Especially mid-February when we had the Aquarius new moon and solar eclipse. Drop me a comment below and just share with me. I would love to know what happened. For me, it was a little daunting, a little frustrating because I had to just rework some of my goals and some of my, I guess, things that I had sort of set in place. So that was a little frustrating for me, but I know ultimately it's for my benefit. So let me know kind of what happened for you. But I feel like we're pretty much about done shuffling here. So I'm going to go ahead and take you down and we'll draw your animal guide and get right into this. It's raining where I'm at right now, Sag. I love it. I feel like those rain spirits are just out and about. All right, I feel like that's it. So, in correspondence with the 3 rays of light here, I'm going to take 3 off the top. All right, let's see what's coming up. I love it. You got eagle. So, eagle is basically the leader of the sky. Very powerful energy here. So let's discuss more in depth here face to face. If I bear with me, I'm just gonna okay. So ooh, sorry, I have incense burning too, and I just like got a whiff of the smoke and just yeah, choked here. So, what's really standing out to me on this image with eagle is the mountaintops in the background. More so the mountaintops than the eagle itself. And so what I'm picking up for a lot of you Sages is that there are definitely some new heights to be reached, to be climbed, some new heights to be achieved this month. And I feel like eagle is really giving you the energy and the vitality, that life force to soar, to dive in when that right opportunity, I feel like many of you Sages are going to, you're going to be thinking a lot more intellectually this month, and being very smart about when to act and when to just dive in and seize the moment. Knowing when to seize the moment, knowing when to seize the opportunity, knowing when to seize the spotlight. And it has to do with something really big. Something that isn't just personal or isn't just about you. Like the big picture. There's something ringing here with the eagle and the mountains that were standing out to me that are just speaking of that big sort of picture. You know, how you dive in with the rest of the community, with your work, how it is really affecting your community, society. And so I feel like Eagle is really definitely encouraging you and bringing you the wisdom in when the right time is to act, when it is the right time to charge in and to seize the moment and to seize that opportunity and to act on your goals. Yeah. And if you see Eagle pop up anytime this month, you know, just be watching, because it could be there really, really there to encourage you, or also to kind of give you a nudge. First card's out. I'm going to go ahead and just take you back down here, and we're going to pull the rest of the cards for you, Sag, and see what else pops up. Knight of Cups, first card. So, of course, Sag, I do want to mention to you guys that the first full moon of March is going to be March 1st. Full moon is going to be in Virgo, which is an earth sign. And then guess what? We have another full moon, March 31st. It's pretty much just like January, the setup. It's really cool, actually. But so, since we're having 2 full moons in the month again, ooh. Oh, wow. Anyways, since we're having, since we're having 2 full moons in the month, the last full moon is considered another blue moon. So we're having another blue moon, and that full blue moon is going to be in the sign of Libra. So just take note of, oh, cracker, we got a jumper. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. I think, Sag, I'm just going to keep shuffling this way for you guys because it feels right. It feels like the cards are just wanting to kind of jump out on their own for you. Yeah. So we're just going to keep doing this. Kind of depends on what I'm intuitively feeling, but you know, I'll shuffle differently. Just kind of whatever my guides are leading me to do is what I'll do. So there's another sign And I'm trying to remember right now who. Gosh, I wish I could remember what sign. Okay, guys, but I'll just tell you. If I remember what's... Oh, I feel like this one's trying to hop out. If I remember what the other sign is, I'll tell you. But there's another sign where the moon and the high priestess came out together in their reading as well. That's being like... Those two cards pop out in the same reading and being this close to each other too. That's like... You guys seriously tapping into your higher wisdom, your higher self, and being very intuitively aware and confident. Being able to really see past any bullshit, basically. That too. So, cards are out. Hang on one second. I want to go ahead and get some clarity on the Seven of Wands that we ended with. I feel led to do that here. What is the Seven of Wands about? Okay, I feel like we should draw this one. I feel like it's this one right here. Oh wow, look at that, Temperance. That's your card, Michael the Fire Angel. Here's you, Sag. Okay. And bottom of the deck we have Knight of Wands, also very representative of you. All right, let's make some sense of this, yeah? Okay, so Sag, a lot of you guys, I think are going to be feeling very attractive and probably very flirtatious around the first week of the month. Look, we have the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. I mean, this is such a romantic and such a lovey-dovey kind of energy. I think I'm picking up just a lot of you almost like succumbing to some charm and to some flattery, which is fine. That's good. I don't think it's really necessarily bad, but there is a slight warning with this. And I'll go ahead and tell you why here, because sitting right beside the Lovers, we have the Moon card. I'm trying to show you the way it shows down here, but yeah. So the Moon card is sitting right beside the Lovers here. So to me, there is just like this slight cautioning with whatever is kind of unfolding at the beginning of the month of March. For a lot of you, whatever partnership, whatever relationship, whatever flirtation and charm might be showing up and going on, just to tap into that higher wisdom. And I'm kind of picking up, honestly, maybe not to take it too seriously. Like, have fun with this flirtation, you know, sure, have fun with it. But it's not really ringing as the most sort of serious partnership coming through, especially with the Moon beside the Lovers here. It's just, it can speak of a little uncertainty and a little, sometimes deceit, sometimes, just frivolities, being frivolous and just not being completely serious or committed. So, there just could be that sense of like having fun, going out, flirting, showing off, looking good, feeling good about yourself, and just looking attractive to other people, which is awesome, of course, and other people with the Knight of Cups, especially here, just kind of coming at you and wanting to really just charm the socks off of you. But there is just like this cautioning with the moon sitting beside the lovers here, that it may not necessarily be something that lasts. So just be careful. Sometimes you do, Sag, have to guard your heart. Sometimes it is wise to actually kind of guard your heart if you're instinctively and intuitively kind of feeling like this may not be the most serious or committed sort of relationship, or something that you want to continue with. If it's not really going to benefit you in the long haul, then that's okay. It's okay to just kind of be like, well, we had fun. Bye now. Moving on. And that's kind of what I see with the Knight of Swords here too. Because sitting right beside the moon, Knight of Swords, to me this is like, yeah, you just kind of taken off, and also not even just taken off, but cutting through, like getting to the bottom of any dishonesty or anything that's just kind of, you feel that is bubbling underneath the surface with this person, or just something that feels off, whatever feels off about this person. You're totally approaching it in a very, like, you'll know, you'll discover what it is, and you'll move quick. I think you'll move quick to, you'll just move on quick from it. And there could be a little bit of, I'm kind of picking up, there is like a little bit of a sense you speaking your truth to that person too. But I'm not really picking up it being like a harsh, or just like it being a completely done in a harsh or mean sort of way. But I do feel like you're not leaving the waters muddy. You're being very clear about your feelings to this person. And in the third week here, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. To me, this is a little bit of like, something else coming in here for you, almost like a new business opportunity. And you know what it could be, Sag, honestly? This Knight of Cups and Lovers energy up here could very much have to do with a business type partnership that is trying to woo you, that is trying to get you. And by seeing through it and by tapping into that sense of, oh, something's off here about this partnership or whatever, by doing that and then releasing it and moving on from it, because you know what's right, you know what's good, you know they're not really hiding anything from you. Whenever you get to that point and you see that, it's like the universe is, with the Ace of Pentacles here, is extending some wondrous new golden opportunity to you. Ace of Pentacles and Pentacles are very much about, they're not just Pentacle energy, it's not frivolity, it's not temporary, it's not just hi, bye, quick and go, like the Knight of Cups can sometimes be, right? And it's ringing like that in this reading. No, Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles here is extending you a golden opportunity, golden partnership that is completely right for you. This is what this is ringing as to me. Completely right for you. It's like whenever you hold your ground and stick to your boundaries and stuff and you say no up there, something much better comes in. That golden partnership or opportunity develops. And High Priestess, this is that higher knowledge, and you knowing that higher knowledge, higher opportunity. Higher opportunity. It's amazing to me, honestly. And the last week here, you have the King of Cups and the Seven of Wands, okay? And King of Cups, another very intuitive, watery energy here, okay? This Sag is I feel like this is you being very grounded with your feelings and being very sure with your feelings, not being confused about your feelings, not being in a state of, just simply not being in a state of confusion. You being absolutely present and understanding and compassionate, and at the same time holding your ground with your feelings and how you express those to others, how you express those feelings, and really in a healthy sort of way, guarding yourself against the naysayers or the jealous types or that person that you cut out up here. I feel like there's a little energy of that person, partnership or whatever here, maybe being a little upset with you and the direction you decided to go, maybe being a little jealous. And this is you being completely present and emotionally stable, where you're not overreacting. King of Cups. And with the Seven of Wands, you being able to hold your ground. You being able to keep to your boundaries and say, no, I knew what was happening here, and I said bye, and I meant bye. That's what that is. It's totally what that is. And the other card that I drew with the Seven of Wands here, Temperance, your card, this is you being in your best state of power. You embracing the best qualities of being a Sagittarian. Doing things in a very balanced way. Being very balanced. And feeling very good in your emotional state and your feelings, and not letting people walk over those feelings. Or also I'm picking up not putting up with those who don't take you seriously, because I feel like many of you are kind of at that serious stage and you're sticking to your guns. You're sticking to it, Sag, and that's awesome. That's beautiful. You're you're on high ground. That's what I like to refer to this Seven of Wands energy as, you know. I mean, he's on the high ground, right? And here, you're calling in what you want. And sometimes in order to do that, you gotta cut out and release whatever temporary development or flirtation that was, because it wasn't right for you. And you're seeing past it. You're seeing past it. And a lot more flow and ease is here for you in March. So Sagittarius, I like what I see here. I really do. Just, you know, just of course beware of that person at the beginning of the month, and just ask the deep questions. Ask some real questions, and don't get over invested or too invested in it, because something else better shows up. Remember that. Something a lot more stable is being offered to you, okay? So Sagittarius, if you are looking to work with me and do a personal reading, I love doing one-on-one. I'm gonna leave my Etsy shop and email below. So if you have any questions, anything, in the description box, okay? And I will see y'all next month. And be sure to look out for the next Moon Tidings video as well, okay? Take care. Have an awesome month, y'all. Bye.